Deuteronomy 18:19. Vehaya ha'ish asher lo yishma el devarai, asher yedaber bishmi, anochi edrosh meimo. So we get this opening call perfect, third masculine singular of the verbal root haya. Now with the vav consecutive here, it's a vekatal form, so it just generically is functioning to introduce something in the future tense. And it will be. The it here is that third masculine singular form of the verb. Notice the revia too, which is a pretty heavy disjunctive accent, and it sets the verb off from ha'ish with its further modifiers, and then this asher here at the second asher is going to modify devarai. So let's look at this in turn. And it shall happen, there at the beginning, the man, this is very generic, the man who, again being modified here, who he does not listen to my words. The verb that we have here is a call imperfect. It's a third masculine singular. Notice the yod performative there, and then we get the verbal root shin, meme, ayin. So the man who he does not listen to my words, and then we get the words which, here's our second relative clause that is modifying the words which he speaks in my name. Now the verb we have this time is a PL imperfect. It's a third masculine singular of the root dalit bet resh. And notice here that the third masculine singular has changed the subject, which he speaks in my name. The he now is a reference to the prophet. So up here we have the man who doesn't listen to God's words. Now the third masculine singular is the prophet who speaks in God's name. Next we get the subject-fronted anochi, and it is emphatic here. Notice the verb edrosh. This is a call imperfect 1cs of the root dalit resh shin, to seek or to pursue, something like that. The aleph gives us that 1cs form, and so this anochi is redundant. In other words, we might say something like, I myself will pursue it from him. There's that third masculine singular. The idea here of darash being to pursue it from him would be something like to require it from him, to exact it from him. In other words, there's going to be punishment for this man who does not listen to the Lord's words from the prophet.